How y'all doing? How y'all doing on this wonderful day? You guys see I'm out here in the nature with these beautiful flowers and everything. So I just want to give a fair warning that you may hear some cars, you may hear some people locking their cars because I'm not far from a parking lot. So please forgive me in advance. But either way, welcome back, you guys. I pray that you guys are having a wonderful day. We have made it to April. I'm so excited for the month of April. I have so many great things coming in this month. I'm just expecting so many great things in the month of April. We are in full-fledged spring season, so it is always a great time to just see all the new life, the birth, the growth, everything that's just coming in. And I think it says April showers, May flowers. So we may get some rainy days, but we know rainy days are a beautiful, wonderful time to spend with the Lord, to reflect. It's people's breakthroughs coming through. I love when it rains, y'all. All good things, okay? So y'all see that by the title, we're obviously doing April's Intentions, our monthly intention series that I love to do since I started back in November. I'm going to keep going with this, y'all, because I think it's important to set intentions, set goals, set aims, have a direction of how you want your month to go. How was March for y'all? I pray March was a good month. March was a very good month for me. It was a full month. I had an amazing time in the month of March. You know, it was just like non-stop go, 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 but I really enjoyed my month of March. So y'all, let's just dive right into these intentions. It's going to be a little bit different. I'm not necessarily going to be talking about, you know, what type of goals or aims or intentions exactly. I want to talk about what's in and what's out. Okay, what we want our month to look like, and what we want our month to, we want to leave back in March or leave back in last year. We're not going to bring this into this new month or in May. We're going to leave that behind. So let's start with I don't know, should we start with the ins or should we start with the outs? Or should we kind of go like what's in and then what's out? I'm just thinking, y'all, how I want to do this. I think we should just go like play it back from forth. Like what's in, then we're gonna say what's out. Then we're gonna say what's in, then we're just gonna say what's out. Hopefully I have enough to match each one. If I don't, forgive me, but it's okay. I'll think of something on the top of my head if I don't. Oh, that was cool. All right, y'all. So I'm just watching nature being nature. Yeah, so I'm gonna have some things fall on me, y'all, so hopefully it won't get in my hair, but if it do, y'all, I can't control the elements when you're outside. So either way. So let's talk about what's in, then we're going to go with what's out. So for the month of April, what's in? Working the gap between knowing and doing. That's what it is. We're not doing that in the month of April. If we were doing that last month or the month before that, let's stop doing that. We got to be very intentional with how we are spending our time, y'all. I know y'all, if y'all attend church or y'all just live in this world, y'all know that times are changing. It feels different. It feels like the last days. I know we probably been hearing that since we were children, but y'all, it's getting crazier and crazier out here. So we need to be more, again, intentional about how we want to do something. So what we want to have in, we want to have in between that gap and closing it of how that looks of, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. No more of that. Let's start closing those gaps. Let's have it, as close as they possibly can. So, because I know more, I'm going to do more and I'm going to do better. And what's out? Think about what's out. So what's out is aesthetics without substance. Y'all, that is so crucial. That is so important. It's just like you see a well-dressed man or woman and they got it all together, but when you actually have conversations with them, have mercy, Lord, it's nothing there. It's nothing there. We also need to be, if you are dating and single and you're a Christian woman or a man and you're actively dating, y'all, stop looking at this outer and start praying to God and asking God, God, help me, reveal to me this person's heart posture, reveal to me, show me, let me see more, let me ask deeper questions, let me try to find out who this person really is, y'all, we got to go deep. And I'm actually going to release a word about how deep is your love. I'm actually going to record that today, y'all. So I'm going to do a twofer. I don't know if I say that too often, but I'm going to do a twofer while I'm out here because God gave me another word to record. So that's what I'm going to do. Not sure I'm going to release that, but I'm going to do that today as well, Lord's will. So aesthetics without substance is out. That's what we're not bringing that in this month. We're leaving that behind. We want things that are sustainable. We want things that have value, that are worth, that has worth, that matters, right? So that's an out. So let's go to the next one. What's in the month of April? Paying attention to small miracles or acts of kindness is a beautiful thing. I think people just kind of overlook when somebody opens the door for you, when somebody says thank you, when somebody, greets you and is pleasant. That's when I say that stuff is so far. You would think that stuff is something that you shouldn't even consider an act of kindness. You shouldn't even consider a small miracle, but it is nowadays. People are incredibly selfish and rude and inconsiderate. So if there are any moments where kindness is exhibited and shown, that's the end for me. That's the end all day. So what's out? So the next one that would be out is unconscious consumption. Y'all, this is a big one. And I immediately thought when I wrote this down was just mindless strolling, like scrolling on TikTok or scrolling on Instagram, even on YouTube, y'all. It's just like, be very conscious of that. Be very mindful of that. You can spend hours on social media and you don't even know it. Like, you just wake up and the first thing some people do is pick up their phone and they just like scrolling. And then the next thing they know, it's like, oh shoot, it's 10 o'clock. Or, like on a Saturday, if they're not working, obviously. But it's like, and if you say, for instance, you woke up at 8 and it's like noon by the time you get off of your phone, all those hours you could have been cleaning, you could have been running errands, you could have been, I'm not saying like there are going to be some days where you can just kind of relax and be at your leisure. There are going to be days like that, obviously, but I'm just saying be conscious of your consumption. That's a big one. So the next one is what's in for the month of April is daily movement. Y'all see, I'm so glad, and that's why I really wanted to be outside for the month of April intentions, because it's just like, you got to be out. You got to be out and about. You got to be moving and grooving, as I like to say. Don't be stuck in this house. It's so beautiful. Spring is the perfect time to be out before it gets super hot. But even if it's not on a rainy day, get out, get walking. If that's all you can do, jog, go to the gym. They have gyms outside too, y'all, but do something to keep moving. Don't be stuck in your home. And although you may love your home like I love mine, we gotta get out and get this body moving to keep ourselves healthy and active. So that's a definite in. So what's out is, for the month of April, is neglecting self-care. That is a big one. And I'm not saying you self-care.
What do we treat ourselves to?
Clothes.
Treat yourself.
Fragrances.
Treat yourself.
Massages.
Treat yourself.
Mimosas.
Treat yourself.
Fine leather goods.
Treat yourself.
It's the best day of the year.
The best day of the year!
All those things are great, but self-care could be, I'm gonna take a day off and give myself an extended weekend because you know what, I just need it. I need a mental day. Or self-care could be like, I'm just, instead of eating at my desk, I'm gonna go to a park. Self-care could be going by the river reading a book. Self-care is so many things than just what people try to make it out to be. Like, I got leaves. I had leaves in my hair, y'all. But self-care can be so much more than, again, just pampering yourself. It's taking time to be there for yourself, being very, again, intentional, and also serving others. That's a form of self-care. Being selfless, thinking about somebody else. And I tell you, there are great rewards when you be there for somebody else. It really is, because you're moving your needs and your wants aside, and you're putting somebody else ahead of you. That's a good form of self-care, in my humble opinion. So the next one is, what's in for the month of April is morning and evening routines that are in alignment with how you want your life to go. again, y'all, it's just being more mindful of how you are waking up. Are you, instead of picking up your phone, pick up your Bible? You know, instead of rolling over, go ahead and get up and stretch and get started with your day. Get ready. You know, it's just like, instead of leaving your bed a mess, fix your bed, make your bed. You know, if you have Saturday routines, like, keep those Saturday routines. If you know you clean on Saturdays, keep those things up. Don't stop doing those things. In the evening, if you wash your face and you have a good skin regimen, keep doing these things, because the results will come and they will be rewarding. You know, but you want to make sure that they are in alignment with how your life looks. Don't be trying to do what other people do, y'all, because that's just not gonna work for you. You know, you got to stay in tune with you, right? All right, so the next one is out for April is believing in negative self-talk. This one is, y'all, I hope that we have been very far from removed from. I hope nobody is doing this, but the devil doesn't care. He'll still creep in and he'll still send people to just be negative and hostile to us. But again, this one right here is a definite out, and anytime it's gonna come, it's gonna come. You just have to remind yourself that I'm standing on God. I'm gonna remember what God has spoken about me. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am the apple of my Father's eye. Like, God loves you. You just have to, again, remind yourself, God is a good shepherd. He protects me. He loves me. He has my back. Never will he leave me. Never will he forsake me. Pull out them scriptures when that negative self-talk comes. That's a definite out. So the next one that's in for the month of April is saying no to situations and people or commitments that drain your energy. Y'all, this is a big, huge one for me. I love the word no. I love it. And I also love the other two words, not available. Or 3 words, I'm not available. That's it.
No off-topic questions. Because I don't want to. No, permission denied. That's an off-topic question. Next, you have been stopped.
Say no. Recognize who these people are, what these situations are, what every commitment is, and realize it's okay to say no. It's okay to say, you know what, that's not what's aligning with me. That's not what God has spoken into me and said, okay, this is something that I want you to do. I want you to be a part of. You know, when you're in your prayer time, when you're in your prayer life, God is going to direct you on how he wants where he wants you to go, what he wants you to do. And if you have spent time with him and you reach and you ask him, and it just, y'all know when something is for you and something's like, you know what, I really don't want to do this. So I think it's very mindful to just say no and be okay with saying no. Okay, don't worry about what anybody says about you, what anybody thinks about you. Be okay with saying no. All right, so that's definitely in for this month. So what's out for this month is rushing results. This one is a big one, y'all. I think we all can attest to this one. Like, we live in a microwave world where we want everything instant, we want everything fast, and when things like the doctor reports or your test scores or, you know, anything, or that project or the promotions, whatever it may be, that you're just like, this needs to happen right now, you can't. Y'all, that's an out. That's an out. That's an out. Especially, you know, we walking with the Lord. Y'all know y'all should already have patience. Patience, have staying power, have that stamina, and just be content with just waiting and asking God for peace in the waiting. Seriously, so that's a definite out. So the last one that's going to be in, y'all, and I'm going to wrap this up because I'm going to have one more for the out in, but what's in for April is adapting creative outputs to where you're desiring go. When I say, I love this premise of release the shackles, release the limitations, allow God to step in and do his big ones in our lives. Don't limit God, don't limit yourself. Dream big, go hard, go whatever you want, you know. Don't be afraid, because God got your back, and whatever he has planned for you, it's gonna come to fruition. But get creative with it. when I say don't be afraid, don't listen to don't look at what anybody else is doing. Right now I'm at this park, y'all, and I'm telling you no stories. I got a group of men just staring at me as I'm doing this. But you know what? I'm in a creative space right now. Look how beautiful it is out here. See, if I allowed myself to, again, what I just said, think about, okay, well, what they thinking about me, what I should be nervous, what I shouldn't say certain things because I don't want to be judged. I don't want nobody thinking, oh, she just, don't worry about it. I'm talking to y'all. Y'all listening, and y'all may not be with me in this moment, but it doesn't matter. You got to move past that, what they thinking, and just enjoy, y'all. So get creative. So the last one that's out for the month of April is, I'm not even going to say this. I actually have two. I'm going to say them. These two will be out for April because I don't have any more for N. So perceiving yourself through the lens of strangers. Isn't that funny? I literally just said this. Don't worry about what nobody think. Don't worry about what nobody is, how they're viewing you. You just keep doing you, baby. And let the sun shine in and be great and be beautiful and enjoy yourself. I can't. Y'all, this stuff is so perfectly aligned. So the last one here is defining your future by looking at the past. Them two right here, the last one those two that I just said, definitely out. Y'all, when I say the future is so bright, it's so beautiful, and I'm just so excited for each and every one of us who have put in the work, who have waited on God, who has trusted in Him. I'm just having the faith that He's gonna amaze us, He's gonna shock us, and we're gonna have an amazing destiny ahead of us, an amazing future where we're gonna be not only being blessed by the Lord, but we're gonna be able to be a blessing for so many other people. So don't let your past hold you back. That's a definite out. We're just fixating our eyes on Jesus, and our future is gonna be so much more than we anticipated. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this month's intentions of April, what's in and what's out. Let me know if you like this, guys, a little bit better. I'm gonna try my best to continue to switch it up and do different things. I don't like to stay doing the same thing over and over, so I thought, let me just try to do something different. So hopefully you guys like this version, and I'll have something different for the month of April, I'm sure. But either way, please remember to cast all your cares unto the Lord. He will sustain you. He will not let the righteous fall. I will see you guys on the next one.